Oh, hi friends. So as you can see, it's a beautiful evening outside. And yes, I am wearing a shirt just for future reference. Once my head is in the shot, it's hard to get my shirt. So, okay, moving forward. We are outside at a beautiful park, lakefront Kissimmee Park. I know it's a really like high-class park with like nice lights and nice facilities. So I wanted to come check that out, but I had the brilliant idea of walking just a few blocks forward and going to check out downtown Kissimmee because right now Florida is on like a stay-at-home order, which means you can only go outside for essentials and the maintenance of your health and well-being and taking care of a pet. So, oops, there's the shadow. So I'm here with my dog and we are going to take a little walk into the town. I'm not sure why, but whenever I was younger, I was like convinced that if you stepped on a train track, just like I did just now, you'd get electrocuted. I don't know who told me that, but I was convinced. So technically this isn't downtown Kissimmee yet. We're like one block back from like the main street. But there's a really cool parking garage up here that's like painted to look like apartment buildings, which I've always thought is really cool. And they have some very neat art like scattered throughout this like 3 to 4 block radius. We can look at that too. Oh no, someone forgot a stroller. I'm gonna go ahead and say that's definitely not recyclable. A really cool, well, we're gonna look both ways. I think it's left, right, then left, and then you cross. This is a really cool mural on the side of just a random business. Very neat, done by Rick.1 for Osceola Arts. Very cool. This is the parking garage I was talking about. They named it Toho Square, like it's a bunch of shops, but really, if you look nice and close, it straight up is just a multi-level parking garage. Why? I'm not sure. And this looks like they've tried to like either buff out an old mural or it's just that old, but you can like see the vibe they were going for by making everything look like it was an apartment building or like a small town square, like with this and this. They were really going for it. Why does this dog look like he's standing with his hands behind his back, patiently waiting for something from Carly's Candies and Cakes? That's not a wood door actually. It's just a painted metal door. Same with this. Always tax. Good. Literally the most beautiful trash can I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm not sure even how it works. So let's inspect it. No light bulbs or furniture, please. Do you just... Nope. Maybe a pull? I don't want to pull it. Maybe my shoe? Oh yeah. Very good. Same with the recycle. Wow. Okay, and it tells you what you can recycle. Wow. I think the older I get, the more I enjoy like really good signage. So like telling me all about that recycling bin and what it accepts. Grade A, Kissimmee, thank you. Another really cool example of wall art. Like so cool. Also, how did they do it? Here's guessing this is the artist's little tag if you want to look them up. Very cool. Just quality art all around. So usually this street is filled with cars and there's people walking around all the time. And I think this entire side of the street has not a single car parked on it. Halloween parties in your 2nd grade classroom be like, get it? Like a toilet paper mummy? Just kidding, I really appreciate this art, and I think it's very beautiful. This has the coolest little antiques collectible like toy section in here, but it says they're closed until the 9th. Be safe, and we will be back stronger than ever. Love and prayers to all. God is with us. It's crazy that just all of these businesses are, if it's a restaurant, it's offering takeout, or if it's a business, they just straight up took the loss and closed until further notice, which is pretty unprecedented, honestly. At least with hurricanes, you know when it's going to be over, or you can have like a guesstimate of when you'll open back up again, but not with this. I feel like this should be painted on the side of a van, like in the coolest way possible. I mean that in the most respectful way possible. Like, it's just too majestic. This is pretty cool. I'm not sure what it means, but this means it's old. Wow. Toilet paper. It's a big seller, I'm sure. Sorry. Another mural that honestly would be pretty cool in a car. And then we have this work of art. This absolute beauty right behind us. Not sure what it means. Robot cowboys. I'm all about it. There's this little thing on the ground which makes me think there's like a scavenger hunt, because that's a cowboy. That's a cowboy. Just kidding, maybe not, because this is a cowboy boot, and I believe this is a tax office. I like when you can tell cities are like actually trying to like be hip, modern, keep up with the times, stuff like that. Some very cool and very scary trees. Looks like big spider webs. So now we've turned around. We went like behind the street, down the street, and now we're walking back towards the park, kind of the way we came. And then we're gonna look at the park and see if anyone's out enjoying the fresh outdoors while maintaining social distance. I had to go to the grocery store earlier today, and no one was maintaining that 6 feet of social distance. So maybe outside will be different. You know, we had to rep Mickey Mouse, even if we're not at Disney. Always repping our team. So I'm not sure what they're building here. There's no signage except for this like P for parking sign. I hope it's just a parking garage. I hope it's not like a weird warehouse and this becomes like a shopping center, because it's a really nice park. This is an across the street perspective of like the main portion of the park, which we're gonna go into. From the looks of it, parking spots are filled the whole way down. Not so much this way, but towards like the end, and like there's like a child's playground over here. Like, it looks pretty packed out. The nicest snack bar at a park that I've ever seen personally. Tables and chairs, like, come on. They have like little pavilions with ceiling fans set aside that you could have your little event at, but I think they took away the tables so that there's no people gathering, or no one more than 10 people deep gathering here. Also, I think that ceiling fan is broken. For sure it is. I know it's kind of hard to see, but I swear this is the busiest I've ever seen this park. Honestly, such a beautiful night for this. Sometimes like right here, you can see alligators just kind of, I don't know if they're like sleeping, laying in wait, etc., but there are none right now. The first time I saw an alligator here, I thought it was a Nike Roche, which is like a type of Nike running shoe. I was like, oh my God, look, someone lost their shoe. But it was the alligator's head, and I felt so bad, even though he didn't like know that I thought he looked like a Nike Roche. I just felt like really bad inside my soul. I also don't know like how deep this water is or how high the plants come up, because it looks like he's just resting, but he also definitely has the ability to float. Very cool horizon line also. Looks like it kind of just goes on forever. Like a few months ago, not even a few months ago, maybe like a month and a half ago, I came and it wasn't even like half of this. This looks like I could just step out and just walk all the way across, but totally not. Bye, mister. I found where he's hiding. Usually whenever there's an alligator around here, there's like 30 little kids going, whoa! But right now I have them all to myself. Ooh. He looked right at me. He did not like that comment. He said, fuck out of here. What's he about to do? Where's he going? Looks like he's just suspended. Oh my God, he looks like a dinosaur. This is the most dinosaur looking animal I know. There he goes. He has a really big tail. Oh my gosh. And there he goes. Look at his little hands. Oh my God. Oh my God, look at his little hands. I know he could like eat me in probably like 3 bites, but he has very cute little hands. Oh my God. He really has 5 fingers. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's a lot of movement on this lake today. Oh, there's a big fish right here. I wonder if that's why he's right there. Right there, there's a really big fish, but never mind. That's not why. Excuse me, sir, you have something on your face. Excuse me, sir? Sir? Maybe this is the equivalent of putting bubbles on your face in the bathtub when you're a kid. They just put moss all over their face and they pretend that they're Santa Claus. How much longer will I stay and look at him? Unsure. He really just parked himself. Me and my new best friend, we're just hanging out. We got to the park a little bit ago. Him and I decided to just take a stroll, social distancing or whatever. His name's Herman. He's very cute and has the cutest hands I've ever seen. So, meet Herman. All right, Herman, it was cool hanging out. I gotta go though. Do you need a ride home? No? You're good? All right, catch you later. That was me giving Herman an invisible dap, if he could dap me up with his cute little 5-fingered hand. We spent so long marveling at Herman that we missed the lights turning on. And they are red, white, and blue now. Like at the beginning of March or like almost end of February, they were green for St. Patrick's Day. But now they're red, white, and blue. I'm not really sure why. Just general patriotism. This lighthouse over here has like a little walkway, but it looks like it's filled with people just sitting on these benches and a lot of dogs. And my dog would absolutely hate that. So we are going to get out of here. Super spooky tree. I love these trees. Does anyone know what they're called? Because I really enjoy them. There's the moon. So that's it for me today. It's getting very dark outside. I'm sitting under a street light. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for walking down. It wasn't really as abandoned as I thought. It was just kind of cool seeing a place that I know is usually super busy, just like super dead. And we got to meet my giant lizard friend Herman, which was pretty cool. But yeah, let me know in the comments if there's anywhere that you want me to go visit, or you want to see what it looks like during this whole stay-at-home order, because going outside is good for your mental well-being and your physical well-being. You have to go on a walk. You gotta go outside. So let me know if there's anywhere that you want me to vlog, and I'll totally try my best. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you guys later. Bye.